Start with a magic circle and chain 4. Here the starting chain 3 it will be counted as one double crochet, and the remaining stitch it will be counted as one chain 1 space. Make one double crochet, chain 1. Now repeat this, one double crochet, chain 1. Repeat this until you have total 12 stitches. Once you are done, pull up this loop to close the gap and slip stitch into this third chain. Next on, slip stitch into this chain space and chain 2. This chain 2 it won't be counted as a stitch, and for the whole pattern the starting chain 2 it won't be counted as a stitch. Now make 2 double crochets in each and every chain space. And take this yarn in along with the working yarn. The next chain space. Once you're done, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet. And total you should have 24 stitches. Next on, start with chain 2. Again this won't be counted as a stitch. One double crochet in the same stitch. One double crochet in the next stitch. Pull through first 2 loops, and while pulling through the last loop, change the color. And now make a front post treble crochet in the stitch below it, that is the previous round. This is the stitch. This one, yarn over twice and insert your hook into this stitch, 1 and 2. This is the previous round. Yarn over and pull up a loop, pull through first 2 loops, second 2 loops, and while pulling through the last 2 loops, change back to this color. This is how it will look. So that's the increase we have made in this stitch. There are 2 stitches in the same stitch, 1 and 2, and now repeat the same. One double crochet in the next stitch, and take this color along with the working yarn. One double crochet in the next stitch, and while pulling through the last 2 loops, change back to this color. Yarn over twice. This is the stitch. Yarn over and pull up a loop, pull through first 2 loops, second 2 loops, and while pulling through the last 2 loops, change back to this color. This is how the color change will look. And once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet. In total you should have 36 stitches. Next round, start with chain 2. One double crochet each in the next 2 stitches. Start the next stitch in the same stitch. And in the next stitch we'll make an increase. One double crochet. And when pulling through the last 2 loops, change back to this color. And now the next stitch, instead of a treble crochet, we'll make a front post double crochet. This is the stitch. Yarn and pull through first 2 loops, and while pulling through the last 2 loops, change to this color. So that's 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and now repeat this all around. One double crochet each in the next 2 stitches. And in the next stitch, one increase, that's 2 stitches in the same stitch. Change color while pulling through the last 2 loops. 1 front post double crochet on this treble. Change color. This is how it will look. Once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet, and total you should have 48 stitches. Next round, start with chain 2, 1 double crochet each in the next 3 stitches. Start the next stitch in the same stitch. And in the next stitch we will make an increase, that is 1 double crochet and 1 front post double crochet, 1 double crochet, and while pulling through the last 2 loops, change to this color. 1 front post double crochet in the stitch, change color while pulling through the last 2 loops, and now repeat this all around. 1 double crochet each in the next 3 stitches. One increase in the next stitch, change color, one front post double crochet, change color, once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet, and total you should have 60 stitches. Next round, start with chain 2, 1 double crochet each in the next 4 stitches. Start the next stitch in the same stitch, and in the next stitch make an increase, that is 1 double crochet and 1 front post double crochet, but here we won't be changing the color, we'll be using the same color. 1 double crochet and 1 front post double crochet in the same stitch. This is how it will look. Now repeat this all around. 1 double crochet each in the next 4 stitches. One increase in the next stitch. 1 double crochet, 1 front post double crochet in the same stitch. Once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet, and while making the slip stitch, change back to this color. And total you should have 72 stitches. If you wish to make this bigger, you can keep repeating the increase pattern. Start each round with chain 2, and the starting number of stitches it will keep increasing with each round. In this round we had made 4 stitches, so the next round it will be 5 stitches and 1 increase, and in the next round it will be 6 stitches and 1 increase, and so on. Next round, start with chain 1. Start the next stitch in the same stitch, 1 single crochet each in the next 6 stitches, that is until this stitch, until the increase. Chain 3 and 1 single crochet in the same stitch. Now repeat this all around, 1 single crochet each in the next 6 stitches. Chain 3 and 1 single crochet in the same stitch. And once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first single crochet and weave off your yarn. I hope you like this video. Please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.